Hello everyone, this is the Punch Rare Corojo 2012 edition, box pressed. This is the Magnum 5.1 by 54. A very good looking reddish brown cigar. The Rare Corojo series is available until May 31st. They also are extending the availability of the 10th anniversary Rare Corojo, which came out last year, until May 31st. This 2012 Rare Corojo uses a dark Sumatra wrapper around a Connecticut broadleaf binder, and the filler is Dominican, Nicaraguan, and Honduran. Now it's time to try it. The test draw was very good. A lot of leather notes right away. Seems to be a sort of a cinnamon leather mix. When you first light it up, you get a lot of leather up front. Some of the peppers coming through. Cinnamon and leather at first light up, so about a ½ inch in, and it's settled down somewhat. Still have a lot of leather notes, primarily cinnamon following that, with a little mix of vanilla and just a touch of a citrus in there to give it a little twang. The finish is pretty much vanilla and a little almond, a little mix of those two. Maybe a dash of lingering pepper, but the pepper is most noticed on the draw. Pepper's nice, average. I'm a little surprised at how much leather the cigar has, but it does, and so be it. But after the leather, you really taste cinnamon, and then gradually you get the subtle vanilla notes and citrus notes, but they're subtle. Really a nice looking cigar, as I said before, reddish brown. Nice looking, very light colored ash. Well, that's it for this point. I'll be back as soon as something changes. About an inch and a half in, and the leather is still predominant, cinnamon still predominant. I'm going to revise one thing. I believe what I said earlier that I thought were citrus notes, actually now they're clear. They are tea notes. And the finish is definitely vanilla at this point. But it's odd combination of cinnamon and tea. Very odd. So there we are, inch and a half in. Cigar is burning very nicely. I would call it medium bodied right now. Show signs of going medium to full. Down to the band. I need to remove those, but there's no changes. There's still predominant leather, followed by cinnamon and a mix of tea. You do get a little almond in there on the tail end of the spice from time to time. but the finish is pretty much a very creamy, light vanilla, not overly creamy or rich. It's just a vanilla, and a touch of lingering pepper. The pepper is very nice, possibly a little more than it was when we started on the spice. Quite a leathery cigar, but the leather is first, followed closely by the cinnamon and everything else. So there we are. Remove the bands. So we are about halfway or a little over. Down to the end, so let's wrap it up. The cigar ended up just like it started, pretty much with those heavy leather notes. The cinnamon notes decreased somewhat. You can still detect the tea notes, and the cinnamon is there, but it's just decreased. Pepper is good on the front end. Vanilla notes on the finish, and a little lingering pepper. Cigar burned well, good draw all the way through. At this point, it is now moved to medium to full body. So there you have it. To wrap it up, the score, the Punch Rare Corojo 2012. This is the Magnum. I'm giving a score of 87. If you like leathery cigars, right up your alley. A little cinnamon and tea to accentuate the leather, but the leather is the lead player. So there we have it. Punch Rare Corojo Magnum for 2012 87.